Good morning and welcome to the December 18th, 2025 Post Falls Urban Renewal Agency Commission meeting. Looks like we need to do roll call vote, or roll call.
Coles?
Here.
Davis?
Here.
Clemenson? Okay, we'll come back to Commissioner Clemenson. Cheltness?
Here.
Fleshman?
Here.
Crosby?
Here.
Clemenson. Commissioner Clemenson, are you online? We see that he's connected into the Zoom meeting, but we're not hearing him at this point.
He might be muted.
So.
Okay.
How about now?
Oh, there you go. Welcome
All right.
aboard.
Commissioner Clevitt?
I just need to get the knobology right.
The what?
The knobology. That's funny. And Commissioner Leffel? Is he?
Pardon me.
I said Commissioner Leffel is just
Absent.
absent. Okay. Excellent. With that, please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Very good. Next up, we have ceremonies, appointments, and announcements. Any? Very good. How about conflict disclosure?
Nope.
Doesn't look like we have that. So we'll just move right along to item number 4, the consent calendar.
All right. Thank you, Chair Davis. Commissioners, item A in the consent calendar is the joint workshop minutes, November 18th, 2025. Item B is the commission minutes, November 20th, 2025. Item C is the finance and policy minutes, November 20th, 2025. Item D is the payables for this month, totaling $10,261.73. Item E is the bank activity report, which shows total funds in all accounts of $4,439,346.40 and accrued interest for the month of $10,316.40. Item F is the financial reports as of November 30th, 2025. Approval of the consent calendar will authorize a transfer of $10,261.73 to the First Interstate checking account for the monthly payables and $10,316.40 accrued interest to the general fund. Chair Davis, I would answer any questions.
Great, thank you. Do we have any questions or comments?
I move the approval of the consent calendar.
All right.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Roll call vote?
Cheltness?
Aye.
Fleshman?
Aye.
Coles?
Aye.
Crosby?
Aye.
Davis?
Aye.
Clemenson?
Aye.
All right. Excellent. Next up, we have citizen comments. This section of the agenda is reserved for citizens wishing to address the commission regarding an agency-related issue. Comments related to future public hearings should be held for that public hearing.
Question.
Yes.
Committee updates?
I completely missed that. So thank you, Treasurer Crosby. I was getting ahead of myself, yes. So I'll reserve the citizen comments for just a moment. Let's do committee updates, and you can start, Treasurer Crosby, with Finance and Policy.
Finance and Policy Committee had an extensive meeting. We went over our finances carefully. We also looked at our sustainability. We examined the Commission's sustainability based on our current financial position, our future projections through the end of our last open our last open district, and we looked at all the policies, reviewed those with council and with our executive director, and made some suggestions that are being brought to you later in the meeting.
Excellent. Thank you. Do we have any questions or comments for Treasurer Crosby? Not, we'll move on to district review. Commissioner Fleischman?
Yeah, we did not have a meeting last month, so there is nothing to report other than we're looking to schedule a meeting late January.
Very good. Moving on to communications, property, and personnel. Commissioner Clemenson?
Nothing to report.
Thank you. Now for the citizen comments. This section of the agenda is reserved for citizens wishing to address the commission regarding an agency-related issue. Comments related to future public hearings should be held for that public hearing. Persons wishing to speak will have 5 minutes. We'll move right along to unfinished business.
Chair Davis, Commissioners, I'd like to introduce Jerry Dicker with who has the Prairie Shopping Center project in Zone C of the Post Falls Technology Urban Renewal District.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Madam Chair and Commissioners. So I'm updating you on the project. Are we in public? We're at a public viewing? Yes. So our first building is in construction. You've probably all seen it. I think we have a site. Do we have a site plan of it? Let's see. No, this one. So that building has 2 tenants signed and 2 tenants in negotiation. We expect that building to open for business March and April. Jersey Mike's is one of the tenants. It's signed, and we're negotiating with 2 restaurants on the ends, on the north end and south end of the building. I think construction is going on pretty well. I think we should be done by March, and March, maybe February, and then we give possession to the tenants, and then they open for business. So that project's moving along. We did that first to get through the building permit process to make sure we hadn't missed anything in the building permit process. Our major tenant, I guess I can't announce their name yet, but our major tenant is supposed to close escrow by Monday. So if that happens, that's a 50 to 60,000 square foot supermarket. If that happens like it's supposed to happen, then they should be able to open in October of 2026.
Okay.
Once we announce them and that happens, we can speed up the leasing of the rest of the project. We haven't really moved forward too much because with the other tenants, they all want to know who the major tenant is. So it'll be a major tenant that you know. And we expect it'll close. This closing documents are going on. In the meantime, as you know, I think we've done all the public improvements. There's about 100,000 of little improvements we have to do. We can't do until we get the buildings in because we need the water. But that'll all be done in time for the major tenant to open. So the project, I think, is going, given all the things we've had to go through, I think the project is going well. We generally retain ownership of our projects. So if you look at the project, I think hopefully this will be a map of the project. Yes, it's a map of the project. So everything goes the way it's supposed to go. This escrow will close by Monday. They'll sue them up to own the property and start their process. This is the building that's being built. This will be future as we build out. We decide what to go here. All the other buildings that we're trying to we're negotiating with our different people. So once we announce the major tenant, definitely we surely have at least one main burger place with negotiating with a Mexican restaurant, negotiating with a Hawaiian restaurant. So this is going to be mostly along the frontage kind of restaurants. This will be the second phase. We have 2 options there. We're going to come in with an option for 250 apartments, which we think is needed. But at the same time, we're also talking to major tenants to see if they want to go.
a lot of parking. In this, we try and provide enough parking so we don't have jam-ups later. This in 5 and 6 years from now, project, everything this year is right now. For those who are new, we helped, we have restrictions on the property on the other corner. We cooperated with them to get the restrictions off, so that could go forward. The Douglas property in the northwest corner, unfortunately, Mr. Douglas passed. They're in some sort of negotiation as to how to resolve that. In the meantime, we've also made an offer to buy some of that back, so we can continue getting that corner developed. So, the project's taking longer than we would like, putting it, for the 30 years, 50 years, so we're trying to do the best we can. It's the way we do business. So, can you answer any questions?
Who are you using for leasing? Are you doing that internally, or do you have an external?
We do some of it internally, and we use Steve Wright.
Okay, Steve Ryden.
Mr. Dicker, can we just have you go to the mic? I think since we have it online, we just need to have the sound.
Okay,
Thank you.
I could speak louder the other way. So right now, yeah, it's a local company. I could actually leave this with you if you guys want, if that helps.
That would be great. Yeah, Joe could probably use that.
We have some office art. Huh? We'll have some office art.
Yeah, it'll change, it could change a bit, but it's not going to change too much. Because the way the supermarket, assuming the supermarket closes, which I'm 99% sure it will, then that kind of sets the rest, how the shopping center works. And then on the larger tenants that'll go in the back, that'll be kind of a work of art, who we can put in, how do they benefit the restaurants, how do they benefit the community. I would like to have some entertainment restaurants in the back there, larger ones. So we'll be looking for those.
With regard to the Douglas property, can you sort of give us, I mean, we've had a number of attempts to communicate with them, and they aren't in a position, I guess, to respond. Can you give us an update as to what you think is going to happen with that, just sort of ballpark?
I don't really know. The rumor is that the heirs are in litigation.
Yeah.
So we can get a hold of them, but I don't know what they can tell me. I can tell you we've made an offer to buy back 80 acres, so we continue developing it. But it's really an internal thing, and our contact is the woman who's very smart, who's handling that, but it's not the sons, who I understand are squabbling.
Yeah, she's running the corporation. but
Deanna.
As you said, the corporation is involved in litigation
Yeah.
with the heirs.
That's what I understand. It's slowed everything down.
Thank you for that update.
Okay? Thank you, everyone.
Do you have any questions? No? All right. Thank you.
Next month, we can come, and we should have a lot more news then.
Wonderful.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Dicker. Merry Christmas. All right. Next up, we have Agency Policy Number 7, Addendum Number 3 revision.
Thank you, Madam Chair Davis. Agency Policy Number 7, Third Addendum, has been revised by Councilor Bredesen according to direction provided by the Commission during our November 4th, 2025 workshop. The policy revision has been reviewed by the Finance and Policy Committee at their November 20th, 2025 meeting. The revised Third Addendum, Paragraph A, allows for up to 100% reimbursement of city-required costs associated with the 2018 City Center Parking Plan for mixed-use or residential development projects in the downtown urban renewal district. This revised policy will afford us an opportunity to comprehensively support the implementation of the City Center Parking Plan, regardless of property type, as noted in a November 14th, 2025 letter to the Commission from Community Development Director Bob Seal. Chair Davis, I would answer any questions.
Does anyone on the commission have any questions? If not, we'd be looking for a motion to approve.
Move to approve.
Second the motion.
All right, it's been moved and seconded. Roll call vote?
Jeltnes,
Aye.
Flashman,
Aye.
Coles,
Aye.
Davis,
Aye.
Crosby,
Aye.
Clemenson.
Aye.
All right. Next up, we have agency policy number 15 revisions.
Okay, in paragraph A, the plan fee, well, here, this is a review of the revisions that have been made to this policy. In paragraph A, and I can scroll through here and well, I say I can, but okay, we'll just, I'll describe it to you. Wow. Paragraph A, the plan fee is increased from $15,000 to $25,000 for the creation or modification of each new urban renewal district. Also in paragraph A, the word expansion has been replaced with the word modification to more closely align with verbiage in the code governing urban renewal. A plan amendment fee section has been added, which is now paragraph B, for use when an urban renewal participant would like to seek an amendment to an existing district plan. The plan amendment fee has been established at $7,500. And lastly, the revisions to Policy 15 have been reviewed by the Finance and Policy Committee and submitted to the Commission for their consideration.
Excellent. Do we have any comments, questions?
Yeah, this is, the committee spent a great deal of time working on this because we were concerned that our fees had not been updated in a number of years, and this really just reflects our increased cost of creating a plan, the cost associated with amending, as we've seen in a number of our plans where we've had to do substantial amendments, take them back to the city council. We haven't done any major modifications which would reset the base, but we have to have amendments, and that requires legal work, and it requires work with the city. So I think this is just a reflection of our increased costs and the recovery of those as we work through our current and any new districts. And it, as we just discussed with Mr. Decker, that district is still in flux in terms of who's who in the zoo and what they're going to
Right.
do.
Exactly right.
At risk of sounding like Dr. Seuss. But I think this is a prudent improvement.
Great, I agree. Any other comments? If not, we'd be looking for a motion to approve.
Move to approve. Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Roll call vote?
Crosby,
Aye.
Coles,
Aye.
Jeltnes,
Aye.
Fleshman,
Aye.
Davis,
Aye.
Clemenson.
Aye.
All right. Looks like next up we have agency policy number 16.
Agency policy number 16 has been revised to simply remove verbiage in the policy section describing the circumstances leading to the prior revision of this policy in July 2020. The revision to policy 16 has been reviewed by the Finance and Policy Committee and is forwarded to the Commission for their consideration. Chair Davis, I would answer any questions.
All right, great. Do we have any questions or comments about policy number 16 revisions?
Again, I would comment that we looked at a number of options here as part of our sustainability quest. And we also looked at what other agencies are doing. We have a set administrative fee, which is $25,000. Is that correct? $25,000 per district?
It is at this
Yeah.
time, yes.
The cities of Coeur d'Alene and Rathdrum basically take 15% of the tax increment. For example, a tax increment of $1 million, which we have in the current district, would equate to a fee of $250,000, or 10 times what we collect. So we focus on creation of jobs, we focus on getting the district closed as quickly as possible, so we've minimized our fee, unlike other agencies which want that funds to do more, acquire property, make other improvements beyond the scope of their district. And we thought that was prudent, and so we didn't change the way we charge the fee, and we didn't update the fee. We just made some modifications to make it clearer to the proponents.
Right.
Thanks, Peter, for doing the work on that for us.
Oh, you got Jody along with
Right.
I had the idea for the plan amendment fee. That was mainly my idea, but
Yes,
Joe did a substantial amount of work on the rest, so.
Right.
but you put it in the right language.
Oh, thank you.
Legalese, thank you. All right, so we would be looking for a motion to approve this revision.
I'll move to approve. Second.
All right, it's been moved and seconded. Roll call vote.
Crosby,
Aye.
Davis,
Aye.
Coles,
Aye.
Fleshman,
Aye.
Jeltnes,
Aye.
Clemenson.
Aye.
All right, very good. Last item here is 209 East Second LLC project in the downtown district.
Chair Davis, Commissioners, this project was given prior consideration for participation in urban renewal by the Commission at several of our prior meetings, the last being our November 4th Commission workshop. At that time, the Commission determined that Agency Policy 7 should be revised to allow for the consideration of up to 100% reimbursement of city-required costs associated with the 2018 City Center parking plan for mixed-use or residential development projects in the downtown urban renewal district. The revision to Agency Policy 7, Addendum 3, has now been approved. These project costs are being submitted once again for consideration to participate in urban renewal through an owner participation agreement. However, just to keep you apprised of the most current circumstances, as of December 14th, 2025, the project status has been updated to complete in the City of Post Falls Building Permits dashboard. So Chair Davis, I would answer any questions.
Do we have any questions or comments from the commission?
So we're going to enter into an OPA with these folks?
They have been engaged with the agency for the past 8 months, thereabouts, to hopefully engage in an OPA. In that time frame, they've constructed their project, made the improvements, and the city now has that marked as complete. So they are still seeking to know if it's possible to enter into an OPA.
And in your opinion, with the modification to the policies, it is possible?
Yes, with the latest modification to Agency Policy 7 being that this is a multifamily residential project, but it has the city-required infrastructure for the frontage improvements, being the street parking according to the 2018 City Center Parking Plan. Those costs are what have been submitted here in this information, and that's what they're seeking reimbursement for, are those city-required frontage costs.
So we would enter into an OPA at this time?
Well, at this time, it would be a matter of directing Councilor Bredesen to draft an OPA to which these costs would be attached as an exhibit.
Is that what the action item is then?
That's
Yes.
correct.
Okay.
And then the OPA would be presented at the next meeting.
Perfect.
Yep.
Okay, and then we'd have an order to approve, and that would fall into line behind our existing proponent, correct?
Correct.
Yeah. Thank you for the
Good
clarification.
Yeah, no, thank you. All right, so it looks like this is also an action item, so we'd be looking for a motion to approve.
I move the approval of this review, yeah.
Moving forward. Okay, great. It's been moved. Do we have a second? Right, moved and seconded. Roll call vote.
Davis,
Aye.
Fleshman,
Aye.
Coles,
Aye.
Clemenson,
Aye.
Jeltnes,
Aye.
Crosby.
Aye.
Excellent. Next up, we have new business.
I do not have any new business items at this time.
All right. What about a staff report or updates?
I do have a couple of items for the staff report. The agency's auditor completed their field visit this past Monday, December 15th. Everything went smoothly. I anticipate a draft audit report for fiscal year 25 to be ready in early January for review, or by mid-January, and that should be presented in its final form at our February commission meeting. The Post Falls City Council unanimously approved the Post Falls Technology District Plan Amendment at their December 16th council meeting. A proposal to amend our OPA with North Idaho Healthcare Holdings LLC to include the amended district projects is expected. Councilor Breedis and I have started our discussions about that. And last and least, the agency office will be closed next week, December 22nd through 26th, and reopen on December 29th.
Excellent.
That concludes my staff report.
Very good. Does anybody have any questions or comments?
I would just say thank you to the city staff and to city council. I think the approval of that modification to the district plan allowing us to proceed with the Prairie Medical Center is a tremendous opportunity for the city and will pay significant dividends going forward. So, good job.
Very good. You can carry that good word, Bob. Let your staff know how appreciated they are. All right, next up we have commissioner comments.
Well, I'll start off. Merry Christmas, everybody. It's been fun this year. I was a year off in my demise, I guess. Another one to go.
Well, Merry Christmas. Any other comments? Well, you stole my thunder. I was going to say Merry Christmas to all. So I guess we will adjourn.